Hi, how are you? This is Marty again. Today, I'd like to talk about buyers back out due to poor home inspection results. Now, first thing I would like to show you that is old and non-used item by the seller. Now, this is not hard to clean if you really want to sell. It, then the seller will have to clean before close of escrow, before closing. Then they can turn it into you for a clean house. For the cleaning part, it's not a really big deal. However, I'd like to show the second part of it. If they are damaged the sunroom, damaged the restroom, damaged the kitchen, or some of the old parts that is not working, and see in the house, that is the biggest turnoff for this buyer. So seller will have to repair in advance. If seller doesn't have money, you can say sell as is so that the buyer can take over and repair for it. And also depending on the price offer, because you have a higher offer, you can have a seller to fix it for you. But if you have a lower offer, then you probably have to take it because seller will not do anything. Prices are really low enough. The third thing, that is a broken wall. I see a lot of times when we go to the mobile home, that they don't really care. And then you can see a lot in the house. We see a lot in Stockton. We see a lot in just about everywhere in the Bay Area. Now we go to San Jose. Some of it, the sunroom was really damaged. So that's depending on the seller if they want to give you credit for you to repair, or you can ask for lower price. That's basically what it is. And the next thing, we're going to have a broken fence. The broken fence, it happens all the time. When you go see the house, you will see that. Now, either you want to fix it or seller can fix it because this really doesn't cost a lot of things. But I just bring out this is a common thing when we go see the house that these are unrepaired, especially when we go see in a different part of the city and also go see the house that is just want to sell, they don't want to do anything. Whatever the price you can give them, they will sell it to you for a little bit lower for you. So that's basically you see this kind of thing. Also because the seller didn't want to spend any more money to repair for the house. They're willing to sell you cheaper so that you can buy. And also this one is another broken fence as well. And you just see throughout the entire Bay Area so many times, so often when you see the house that little over a little bit lower than the market value, then try to attract the people, even provide better incentive for agent try to sell it to you so that it's better for you if you are handy and you know someone that can help you to fix it for cheaper so you can buy it. And the leak water pipe, this happens in the mobile home a lot of times. When the seller sell the house, they don't really want to repair, so this is what happened. Once you send the inspector to come, that's when they find out these are the thing the seller need to repair. For this thing, doesn't cost a lot of money to fix, and I would say the seller should repair before they sell the house. And this is find out in during the inspection, and it come out to a report. So therefore, I think the seller should repair for it and turn it over to the buyer before close of escrow. Missing outlet covers, or this happen all the time. Either the switch cover or outlet covers, for the house that is old and the seller doesn't want to do anything, you can see a lot of things with this. Now this is not very expensive to have that to put it on. So my suggestion is that you can ask seller to do it for you. And it doesn't really cost a lot of money to do. And besides, this is for safety protection issue. So you gotta do it. If you borrow the money from the bank and this thing didn't work out, didn't do, I think the bank will ask for it. For the bank will ask for it to ask you to repair. Cracked concrete floor, and we see this kind of things a lot, especially right here in the Bay Area, in Northern California. Majority houses they are at least 30, 40, 50 years old, even to 100 years old. This thing you will see a lot throughout the entire California. So the best thing is buy liquid concrete to have that sealed so that you don't have any more leak, a lot of crack. Even though the seal will not prevent the crack to become bigger, but at least it will help you to get it covered for the leak area, so they even get covered. Crack foundation, this is another biggie. A lot of people will drop out, they will back out, they will withdraw their offer if they know the foundation is cracked. And you just happen for the agent to sell that, they have to tell you upfront. The selling agent will have to tell you upfront for doing this, because this is a very important thing, and it costs a lot of money. I don't think the seller will want to repair it because it's a lot of money to repair. So what happens is, when we go to once we accept the offer, we can ask for lower price, ask for the credit, or ask for them to at least to repair, see which one will work. Maybe they can take a half price, you take a half price, and maybe even they can repair in advance, or they can repair before you can close the closing escrow. That's basically what it is. And we also have this electrical breaker panel. This happens also a lot of times, especially when you're older house. For a house that is 70 years old, they will ask the wire to be redistributed to rewiring for the entire house, and that costs a lot of money. So seller definitely don't want to do it. If seller don't want to do it, you can ask for credit to help for them to help you to do it. But a lot of time right here in the Bay Area is people just want to buy a house and they wanted to do whatever quick fix they can. And a lot of time they are just investors. They don't really want to spend a lot of money on this. But if you are a first-time home buyer, this is a safety issue. We highly encourage the buyer to fix this. If buyer not, then seller have to give you some money or help you to fix it in some way so that you can be safely taken care of. Let's take a look at another picture here. This one is also, you see all the wiring right here without cover. And this is what we find out when we go visit the house. And it was quite traumatic, quite dangerous, because you can't touch anything here. You might be electrocuted. So we told the seller about this, and they come back and put on the cover. Not only cover, they have a label for each breaker. And this is what they're supposed to do, by the way. This is what the new house, or this is what when you get everything done during the inspection, this is what the seller should provide it for you. It's quite important there. And water heater is the last very important subject. It comes out for almost every time for the inspection. Now the seismic stripes, that's very important in the Bay Area. Right here in California, there's a lot of earthquake. So you will be easily for this very big water tank with hot water. Once you earthquake, if you are not properly strapped, then you will be easily spill this whole tank, and that will cause damage for the house because the hot water. If people are over there, they might damage the entire. It might hurting people because of the hot water. And also the drain pan for the catching for the excessive water to go in there. They go through from the water pipe to go down to the drain pan. And for this picture, it looks new, but then they didn't have drain pan. If you look in the bottom of this water heater, they don't have a drain pan right there. So I want to show you the one we see. This one is right here, brand new. The house just got renovated. The seller decided to buy a brand new water heater to the buyer, and this is very good. And then whoever installed this contractor, he knows that he need to put a drain pan right outside to cover this entire water heater. Not only that, they have a strap. They have a seismic strap that can help to make it stable, like so that when the earthquake, it will not be shaking. So this is a very good seller. Not only they renovate their house, they also buy a new water heater to prevent the water from getting outside when it's earthquake. Very good well protection. Is also the safety concern So that is a good thing. Let's give a thumbs up for this. Lastly, this is my first home inspection presentation. This is what I find out as a real estate agent. So I want to show you, the thing is, we are not professional, but every time when I have a sales, I will always go with the inspector to check out the house, and then they will show it to me what's going on with the house. These are 10 important things and very common things. It happens when I go visit with the inspectors and they show it to me. So I say this, you gotta pay attention. If you are the seller, you want to sell the house. And here is my contact, 408-677-1888. I'm right here in San Jose, Berryessa, but I also serve in entire Santa Clara County as well as Alameda County. And my email address is martyhomerealtor@gmail.com, at Marty John Realtor. And you see that QR code right there, the big one. Now, what you want to do is use your cell phone to take a picture. Then you will come with the right link. Now you just click on that, you go to my link very easily. In my website, there will be a lot of houses on sale throughout the entire California. So you can search email, you can search my address, you can search houses through my website. As well as I can provide you the seller for your home estimate. That is something that you should be considering if you try to sell, to find out the most accurate price when you sell a house. And thank you so much. I appreciate you spending time with me this time. I do my best, and I wanted you to give me the feedback as well. Let me know. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.